Have a look. We have already written the salaries. Now as per the adjustment, we have outstanding salaries, so we will add those outstanding salaries to our salaries amount. Such, okay. Outstanding salaries and adjustment given is 400. So inner amount column, you'll do all the calculations, and the amount you'll put it in the outer column. So 2900 plus 400 is 3300. Now next, have a look. We are done with salaries. Then we have investment. So investment, it is an asset, dear students. So we will be recording it in balance sheet. Then we have cricket, tennis, insurance. We are not given any adjustments pertaining to these three. So we will copy them as it is from our question. So that is going to be to cricket. We are given in the question as 400. That we have written. Then we have to tennis, an amount of 170. Then we have to insurance. We'll copy that as well. If you see the adjustments, we have insurance there, which is prepaid. As I have explained earlier, prepaids are to be deducted. So we will less prepaid insurance. In the adjustment, prepaid insurance, we are given an amount of 70. So we will write that 70. When you deduct 70 from 150, we get an amount of 80 rupees. So we are done with this insurance. Then we will write garden maintenance. It's a revenue item. We don't have any adjustment. Stationery and telephone also, we will copy from here into our income and expenditure account. As there are no adjustments, so you will just copy them as it is. So what do we have? We have garden maintenance. In the question, we are given towards garden maintenance an amount of 85. Because there are no adjustments to be done, we will write it directly in the outer column. Then we have to stationery. Stationery, we have an amount of 45, so we'll record that. Such a challenging job, holding mobile in one hand and writing with other hand, matching your voice to it. So there are errors here and there. Hope you'll all just oversee them. Then we have to telephone, an amount of 125. So if you see a question, we have copied everything towards whatever revenue items are there towards the expenditure side. Why? Because these are payments we are done. Now here in the question, we are given balance say by D. This is our cash balance, dear students. So we will not take this amount into income and expenditure, but we'll take it into the balance sheet. I'll tell you how to deal with that when we do our balance sheet. Now let us come towards the receipt side. Receipt side, if you have learnt your income and expenditure account, first transaction will always begin with subscriptions. So we'll see subscriptions first, and then we'll take our donations. So subscriptions amount, how much are we given? We are given 2,600. Subscriptions, 99% they'll have adjustment. So let us do the calculation in the inner column first. Then in the question, if you see, it's already given that including rupees 200 for 2015. We are preparing the income and expenditure for 2014. The amount for the next year is included here. So what we are supposed to do is we will deduct, that is less for 2015. You'll write what is this for 2015 subscription amount, which is already given in the question. So we'll take the actual amount which belongs to 2014 is 2,400. Then if you see adjustment, we are given that subscription receivable for the year 2014. So current year still we have to receive how much? 600. So whatever belongs to the current year, as explained earlier, they are to be added. And what is this? Outstanding for 2014. An amount of 600. So total subscriptions pertaining to this year 2014 is 3,000 rupees. Okay. Now then, let's have a look. Let's finish our donations. Donations, as we were told, we are supposed to take only half of them as the revenue item. It is a receipt. It is an income to the organization. So we'll put it on the credit side. Donations will just write 10,000. Though in the question we are given 20,000. Remaining 10,000 we'll show it in our balance sheet. Okay, so how we got it? It's always better you do the calculation there itself, so the person who is examining your paper will get a clear idea how this particular amount has come here. So wherever possible, just show the explanations. Then we have life membership, sports competitions fund, as I have explained you earlier in the part 1 video of this question 5th, that they will be recorded in the balance sheet. Subscriptions already we are done with. Then we have lockers rent. Lockers rent, as we will just copy it as it is. Lockers rent in the question we are given as 200, so we'll put that 200 here. Clear? Then we have interest on investment. Have a look. Interest on investment, we are given 50 rupees, but if you see this adjustment, half of the donations are to be capitalized and accrued interest 60 is given. Accrued final accounts, I know you all remember, we'll just add it. So how we are going to write? By interest on investment, we have 50 rupees. To that we will add accrued interest 60 rupees. So we'll get an amount of 110 rupees. Clear? So we are done with interest on investment. Then in the question we have cricket, tennis and billiards, through which we have got some income into the organization. So we will copy them as it is. So by cricket, we have an amount of 150. We will write that. Then you'll write by tennis. Just copy this as it is from the question, because we are preparing income and expenditure account. Then we have by billiards. So what do we write in our balance sheet? We will write cash in hand, cash at bank. Then any fixed assets or assets, we will record them. Okay, and all the outstandings which we have, all the receipts, outstanding receipts, will be writing towards the asset side. All right, so here we have our billiards also is written, an amount of 100 is to be posted, right? Okay, so everything we have posted, and we gave all the adjustments to be given in the income and expenditure account. Now when you total both the sides, this is a debit balance. Okay, so in income and expenditure account, when your expenditure is less than your income, it means you made surplus. What is it? Surplus. And in case if your incomes are less than your expenditure, what you have spent is more than what you received, that will be called as deficit. Okay, so here we are in surplus. When you add both the sides, you'll get an amount of 13,660. We'll post the same towards the debit side. Now the difference amount after you add all these and deduct it from 13,660, you will get a difference amount of 9,455. This is your surplus. So how we are going to write it? You'll have to write it as 2 excess of income over expenditure. I'm sure it's not going to be easy. This is just the first sum which is being explained. Maybe in another 2 or 3 sums you'll get an idea what exactly is happening here in not-for-profit organization. Don't panic, just try to understand. Okay, so this is 2 surplus. What is it? Excess of income over the expenditure. How much amount? 9,455. Okay, so this is how we will be preparing your income and expenditure account, dear students. So this was the explanation for question 5th. Question 6th, soon I'll send. Day after tomorrow when we have offline class, you can clarify all your doubts then. So pay keen interest in understanding the working for not-for-profit organization. Thank you.